Hey guys, it's Nikita. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to discuss and I'm going to say you like 5 makeup best brushes that need to be there in your vanity kit. Literally, I have bundle of brushes and I've picked the 5 best brushes. Like if you are just a beginner and you don't want to invest in so many brushes, just this 5 brushes if you have in your kit, you are ready to do the basic a beginner makeup. So if you are interested how I'm going to use such brushes, then you have to keep watching this video. So here we go. Okay, so guys, in this I'm just going to do a very simple makeup tutorial, like my go-to makeup. And first we'll be using a moisturizer. This is from Pond's Super Light Gel. To prep my skin, it is really very necessary. Before you put a makeup, you need to just prep your skin and just to get a hydration, so that if in case you have any dry patch like near your nose or anywhere on your face, you have to hydrate it. And this is super light. So it will just get soaked into the skin. You need to keep it for some time, as I always say, like before applying a makeup, you need to just like keep it for 5 minutes. Once it gets soaked, use your foundation and do all the steps. So guys, my topic is 5 basic and important brushes that need to be there in your vanity kit. Like if you are a makeup junkie or if you are a beginner also, you need to keep this makeup stuff. And first I would be explaining about a beauty blender. It is most important for blending your concealing foundation, or for even you setting your this concealer with a compact powder or loose powder. You need to have one beauty blender in your kit. And now I'm gonna use like this foundation. This is from Maybelline and the shade is Warm Nude 128. And if you are going with a very smooth and a very light coverage, then you have to use a beauty blender. But if in case you want a very higher coverage and you are going to a wedding or a very special occasion and you need a very higher coverage, then you need to have a foundation brush. So this is a beauty blender. Like I would be blending this side, and with the brush I would be blending this side. It really have a lot of coverage because it does not get absorbed into the brush, but beauty blender does absorb. So for that reason you get a very dewy finish, and here you would be getting a very full coverage if you use this brush. And this is from P.A.C 265 is the number. So this is the brush. Now we'll be blending this side. You have to blend it in a dapping process. It will give a very light and dewy finish, like बहुत ही light coverage होगा. Like if you go on everyday basis, like you're meeting a friend or like just going for chilling, then you can use a beauty blender. Like you can see there would be my blemishes would be visible. It won't give me that coverage, but I'm okay with that. Just for a bit of shine and a dewy finish. If you need more coverage, again you can take a product layer once again and then use a beauty blender again. And now we'll be using a brush on this side. So guys, can you see it has such a huge difference? Like this side I have got a much better coverage than this side, but it's purely up to the preference, like how much coverage you want, and accordingly you have to pick the brushes. And this is one of my favorite brush. And the beauty blender, like I have been using many other beauty blenders, but I do not like that much than this ProArte one. It's just costing is like 150 rupees, and ye kuch 500 ke range mein you would get it. So I would be putting all the details about the product and everything in my description box. So if you want to know details of the pricing and what is the number, exact number, then you need to check in my description. And now I will just make it like similar because it's ज़्यादा coverage है, lighter coverage है. So again I will use a beauty blender and do it in a dapping process just to make it even. Next I would be concealing my under eyes, very necessary to conceal the dark circles, and I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 25. And we'll be using the same beauty blender for blending the under eyes concealer. So guys, I've just evenized my skin tone, and now we'll be setting with a loose powder. This is from Forever 52. This is a banana shade, and again I'm gonna use the same beauty blender. So I've just set this foundation and concealer with a loose powder. And one more thing I would like to say, so guys, please don't buy that 10, 15, 20 rupees wala beauty blender. It won't work and it won't last longer. So better you invest in a very good beauty blender like this one. I would recommend you can go with a ProArte. Like I have found this ProArte brushes and the beauty blenders are really very nice. I have been using from since I guess 4-5 months, and still it is very nice, and it have not shrinked. It is in the same place how it was the beauty blender size. So you can get your hands in this on such kind of a products, but please do invest in a very good beauty blender or with a very good makeup brushes, I would say. So guys, this is my foundation concealing my base makeup. And now we'll be contouring, and for the contouring I'm gonna use a brush. This is from ProArte AK41. It's an angular Kabuki brush. And मुझे ये almost 2 साल हो गया I've been using this brush. इसलिए the print have just gone, but the brush really works well. So this brush I'm going to use for the contouring, just to get that angled sculpted face. You need to have the angular in shape. So I've just got the sculpt. If you use a proper perfect brush, then you would get the proper dimension. For contouring you need to have a kind of an angular brush. And next I'm going to use a brush. This is a powder brush. You can even use for setting your powder, but if you want to just use it as a blush just this, you can use it. It is really very light. It does not get stuck in between. And this is from ProArte PF06. So I majorly use such brushes for doing a blush and highlighting. So easy. So you get very light coverage, very smooth finish. And I'm gonna use this Revolution blush on palette, and we'll use this one. You need to dust off. And I would definitely recommend this brush. It won't even hurt on the skin. It's so softly you can blend it in a circular form. Remove the excess. And the next I'm gonna use this brush from ProArte. This is a very small angular brush, and I use this for my eyebrow definition, and even you can use it for an eyeliner or for lower smudging lash line. And this is from ProArte PE28. I use majorly all of my brushes from ProArte pack because it is really very reasonable in the rate. Like it is just like 400-500 range you can get it under. And now we'll be defining with this brush, and I have picked this Maybelline Nude eyeshadow palette. So guys, I've just defined my eyebrows, and now we'll be doing an eyeshadow, and we'll use this brush. This is a fluffy brush. Like for a blending, it is really very simple to blend if you use this fluffy one. And this is from brand ProArte PF08, and we'll use the same eyeshadow palette. This is the most important, like it is very much necessary to have this. I feel this is my favorite, like for creating any kind of eyeshadow, or you need to have proper blending, you need to have this kind of a brush, fluffy brush, and this is necessary. This is necessary. I literally like emphasizing on this because I feel you need to have this brush. Okay, for creating kind of a crease line, you need to have this fluffy brush. But if in case you're using any kind of a pigment on your inner corner, then you need to have another brush. But still, if you don't want to invest, it's okay. You can use the tip of your finger and take a pigment on your hand. Like I'm gonna use this shade like on my finger, and will be just applying with my fingers. Like literally fingers will give you the highest intensity, like literally highest. It will give you very good intensity, guys. So if you don't want to get into a new brush, it's okay. And then take this fluffy brush, again blend it properly. So guys, I have created an eyeshadow with two simple colors. Like I have created two shadows, and now we'll be like using this lash color and mascara. Just let it dry, and then I'll just clean it. Guys, if you want to blend it on your lower lash line, you can use the same angular brush, and I'm gonna use this. So I'm just done with my eye makeup. Like it's kind of a nude eyeshadow I have done. Now I'm gonna just use a nude lipstick, and this is from Maybelline Mysterious Mocha. This is a very nice shade, like very nude one. So as I said, like you can use this blush like 2-in-1, not 2-in-1, I would say 3-in-1. Like you can use it for a powder setting, you can even use it for a blush application, and the highlighter from the side you can use it. Like now I would be using highlighter. I've just taken on the side. So guys, this is what I've created, a makeup tutorial, like a very simple makeup, and this is kind of my go-to makeup. And I have literally used 5 makeup brushes and 1 beauty blender and created this look. And I'll just give you a small brief of each brushes again, so if in case you are confused, we'll just clear all your doubts. So first I have used a beauty blender. This is a sponge for blending the foundation, concealing and setting your concealer with a loose powder. And if you don't want this, and if you want a very higher coverage, then you need to go with a foundation brush. This is 2. And the second brush I have used this one. This is for contouring. This is an angular brush. It comes in the shape of angular, just to contour your jawline, your cheekbone. and everything. This was my second brush, and third brush for the blush. I have used this fluffy powder brush. And the fourth one is for the eyeshadow, like for eyeshadow crease line blending. I have used the fluffy eyeshadow brush for the crease. This is how it looks. And for the inner corner, like a pigment, I have taken on my finger and I've just applied. And the last one was eyebrow definition. This is also the small angular brush. You can create an eyeliner, you can define your eyebrows, and even if you want, you can blend your lower lash line to get that smudgy effect. So guys, this was my 5 brushes, and through this I have created this look. So guys, I've used this kind of a brushes in this tutorial, and if in case you do have any other question, please be free to ask me all your questions in the comment section below so that I can get back to you. Like if you have any questions related to this video, or what kind of a brushes more or less you have to purchase, or any kind of a thing, please be free. And I hope you found this video helpful and you like it. Please click on the like button, do share, do comment, and do subscribe to my channel. And if in case you are subscribing, please hit that notification bell so that you are always notified with all of my videos. So please stay tuned for my next video. I love you so much. Bye bye.